Hey guys, SilentCiel here. Welcome back to another Uta Macross tutorial video. So many of you guys have actually requested for me to do a video regarding the bingo mission cards that are currently available in the month of January to celebrate the year of 2021. So if you guys didn't know, let's take a look at the mission page. The bingo missions are actually available for a pretty long duration of time. But of course, there is a limitation of when you can actually dilly-dally before you decide to forgo all the wonderful rewards within the bingo missions. So as of this time that I'm recording, it's the 6th of January 2021. And of course, you can see in-game, it says there is 53 days more before the bingo missions actually disappear. So yes, you have 53 more days, maybe 52, depending on if I actually upload this video the following day, which is the 7th of January 2021. So no worries about trying to complete it, in time, because the missions aren't exactly that complicated as long as you are probably playing the game like you should be, like clearing the missions from the events that are going on. Then of course there is the daily missions, and of course there is the other thing that you should be clearing, which is playing the event songs within the regular live button. So if you tap on this very quickly, of course I'm gonna have to continuously talk because of copyright issues due to the music being very copyrighted. Then of course the event tab, this is the one that we're talking about. If you have been playing all this daily, usually these songs will have like 3 daily tries to gain all the materials that you need to power up your episode plates. If you have been playing those, you shouldn't be missing out on anything. And of course, if you've gotten the subscription for the special pass, which is the monthly subscription for歌マクロス, and you have those special green crystals that you replay those event songs for another 3 to 5 times, depending whether there's the event that lets you play 5 times a day, which we recently had. And of course, if you abuse those crystals, you can probably play to your heart's content, especially now that we have a lot of free gacha pools in the beginning of the year, which is what Dana likes to do to celebrate the new year. Of course, they're tossing out free episode plates and free gacha pools and all that kind of stuff. So with so many episode plates, we're always running out of resources. So those event songs, daily event songs, usually are very important when it comes to gathering resources to power up all the episode plates that you just attained through all the mass free giving gacha pools that you've gotten. So yes, with all that said, if you have been playing the game faithfully, religiously, you should be clearing the bingo missions technically, very normally, in fact. And of course, there are some of you that have been asking me about a particular mission on page 2, which is the powering up of a particular episode plate, but you guys have no idea which episode plate it is. So let's dive into the actual Nyan Nyan Bingo missions page to take a look at the stuff that is actually available here. As you can see, I've been clearing a bit of the missions. I'm already on the last page, which is page 3. So I had to delay this video mainly because yes, all the 3 different pages of missions are only accessible if you've actually cleared each of them, and of course you can only finally see page 3's missions once you've cleared page 1 and page 2. So if you tap this blue button here, it shows you the rewards that you actually attain by collecting missions in a particular line, just like playing tic-tac-toe. So of course there is an episode plate in here that is available in to obtain if you've cleared page 1 and page 3 of the bingo missions. So the particular missions that you guys have been fumbling over and have been constantly asking me around social media is basically regarding to this episode plate. So if you tap this episode plate, you can see the image of the episode plate. So yes, that particular mission that you guys have been asking me non-stop is basically to power up this episode plate to its full 5-star rarity level which is basically maxing out the entire episode plate at its 5-star rarity. You don't have to get a second copy to get it evolved to 6-star. Although there might be a mission here on page 3 that requires you to power it up to its 6-star full form, but I don't seem to see it. Anyway, let's dive back to an old screenshot I did for page 1, which is basically the first 9 missions on page 1. We're going to talk about the content that's available on mission page 1. So we're going to go through from top left to top right, and then of course to middle left to middle right, then from bottom left to bottom right. So we will do the pages in that manner, so from left to right, from top to bottom. So if you guys understand what I'm saying, let's do this. I'm going to read them out to you so that you guys can get the understanding of what the missions are. Sadly to say, I don't have an editing program that allows me to do very fanciful presentations yet. These programs are pretty expensive on the Mac Surface, and if I want to get Final Cut Pro, yearly subscription is going to cost me a whole bum of money, which I don't have because I'm not earning a single cent on YouTube. So yes, if you guys want to support me, to get me further into the YouTubing world with fanciful videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys who are watching the videos who have not subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, and of course watch through the entire videos that I've always produced. Leave a like on the video, and of course comment your thoughts so we can talk, discuss things through, have fun together. And that's the point of playing a game, right? It's to communicate with each other, have fun together, and of course crack our brains together to solve things together. That's what my channel is here for. Love to help you guys out, and of course I love to be part of the fandom of the Macross universe, and that's basically one of the reasons why I decided to come back to Uta Macross videos, because it's just something that I love doing, and I just had to take a break for the time period last year to get a breather, because there were a lot of things that were weighing on my mind. But then again, that's all for another video. So let's dive into page 1. So the top left mission, you can see that it's cleared. Basically it's auto cleared, so if your player rank is of a certain level, you should be clearing it pretty easily. So how do you attain player rank? Basically you just keep playing the game, getting very good high scores on all the individual songs in the live section. You should be clearing this pretty easily. As you can tell, my player rank on the screen is 135. So it shows that I've been playing this game constantly. Of course, I'm not as high level as some of the whalers out there, but still, for 3 years worth of playing, rank 135 is pretty much where you should be at if you have been playing every day without stopping. So yeah. Alright, so moving along. Second mission from the top, event songs basically play 10 times. So that's basically the portion where I was talking about, the event tab that's under the regular live section. It's not the event that's going on currently. No, it's nothing to do with the monthly events. It's basically the event tabs where you earn the resources for your episode plates. You need to play those songs 10 times. So this is one of the other missions that probably people have asked me the most, because they get confused between the event tab and the event that's currently going on. So yes, I think Dana probably has to fix this error, because it's a bit confusing when it comes to the generic term of event itself. Alright, so the third mission from the top, basically it just requires you to clear any 10 songs. Just play 10 songs. You can even use skip tickets and you will automatically clear. So this is one of the easiest things you can clear. Alright, moving on to the second row. Alright, the first mission on the left, just basically pull 10 gacha, 10 plate gachas. You can do it from your daily free pool that we'll be getting for Christmas to New Year. Of course, you have your paid gachas as well. You just need to do a template style pool. And of course, if you have tickets for the Super Galaxy gacha as well, which is the yellow tickets that I mentioned in other videos, where you can normally get them through either subscribing to the secret pass, special pass, special pass monthly subscription, or maybe sometimes you can exchange them through, the medal exchanges and all that kind of stuff. So if you do 10 plate gacha pulls, you just need to do it 5 times. So that's pretty much it. And then the mission will clear. So yeah, it's just simple as that. It's accumulative as well. You don't have to do it exactly all on the same day. Just five times, maybe 5 free template pools that you've been getting to enjoy since Christmas until now. And of course, the middle one is basically scoring a high score of 500,000 and above. Basically, that one is pretty simple. If you guys are brand new to歌マクロス, I'm sure 500,000 high score is kind of a bit of a challenge to attain. But for us veterinarian players, this is an easy feat. For us, probably 2 million is like the most basic high score you can get, even for like very low level episode plates. Alright, so moving along, the third mission in the middle row might probably be a bit difficult for some of you guys, because it has something to do with the constellation medals that you get for the events every month. So basically, you just need to exchange an item that requires 1000 constellation medals, and that's it. And you will clear the mission. Alright, moving along, the first mission on the bottom row on the left. So basically, you just have to activate Cho Utahime mode. So Cho Utahime mode basically is a very special mode that occurs during the play of a song. So when you go through a Valkyrie attack phase, basically that's when you tackle the opponents during a live play. If you guys don't have your 3D animation sequences off on, basically that's the phase where you see the Valkyrie comes out and starts shooting the enemy. Cho Utahime mode will activate only if you successfully clear the enemy's HP and gain a lot more points after that. So Cho Utahime mode is technically very easy to attain if you are playing on a lower level difficulty of the song. And of course, if the episode plates are super powerful, that kind of stuff, Cho Utahime mode technically should come in naturally for you guys and all that good stuff. So you just have to gain Cho Utahime mode 10 times cumulatively, and you will clear that mission super easy. So if you've been playing the event religiously, this one should be cleared pretty easily. If you're the kind that just goes in casually every day just to clock in, the daily rewards, I think this one might be a bit difficult for you. It will take you a few days before you clear it, but eventually you will get it done. Alright, moving on to the middle mission on the bottom row. So you just have to have 30 plates attained. So, with that second mission on the left, the middle mission on the left, that requires you to pull 10 plate gachas 5 times. Technically, the bottom row middle mission will clear pretty easily since you've already obtained 50 episode plates. Attaining 30 episode plates recently isn't a difficult mission. Basically, it will just come naturally, especially if you're the kind of person who is a gacha whore, a gacha whaler. This will clear instantly for you guys, so no worry about this particular mission. Alright, the very last one on page 1, the bottom right mission,歌マクロスlog in continuously for 3 days. I wouldn't say continuously, it's more like you just have to log in 3 days in total and you'll gain that mission clear. So if you guys have been following me on my Facebook page, you guys would know that every time when I update information regarding the bingo missions, I would have told you that by this day you should have cleared page 1, page 2, page 3, because technically it's all 3 days apart. Due to all the pages, or rather page 1 and page 2 having the same mission, which is this, requiring to log in into歌マクロスfor 3 days in total. So yes, this is page 1, So we are going to move on to page 2. So page 2 isn't exactly that difficult either. Page 2 basically has the same kind of system, or rather the same kind of missions that page 1 has, except for the first one on the top left, which is the one that you guys have been pestering me or asking me about. Episode plate, that particular name, level 70. So you just basically have to power that particular episode plate, which is the one that we showed you off earlier, which is given in the bingo missions rewards for page 1. So once you have attained that episode plate, you just have to fully power up the episode plate and you will clear this mission instantly. So like I said, if you guys have been playing the game normally, so whenever you attain a brand new episode plate, if you power that up, I mean, you don't have to power up the skill notes, you just basically power up, like the stats and all that kind of stuff. You should be fine. But this particular episode, you need to power it up fully, including the skill notes, which are very costly to power up because they require one of the harder attainable resource materials, which is the heart, soul, and star full fragments, which are very, very difficult to attain. It's just one of the more expensive materials, and it's as long as you have been storing up some spare just to power up important episode plates, I think this mission shouldn't be that difficult to clear. Alright, so moving along to the second mission on the top row, Utahime operation, 4 times power up. So basically, your Valkyrie operations for your divas. If you guys have been leveling up your Utahime operations, which is your diva operations, every time when you play a live, you attain a notification saying that this particular diva's operation is available for your Valkyrie team to be sent out to. If you have been powering them up, means basically you don't send out a team when they first announce the operation mission has been available, and you continue to play the live and you see the Skull's difficulty increase. Basically, that's powering up an Utahime operation. So this is kind of like a basic knowledge of Uta Macross by now. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, you definitely need to go and watch through all my tutorial videos on Uta Macross. To just get the basic gist of what Uta Macross is all about. Okay, so the third mission on the top row is basically the same thing that was on page 1, so just pull template gachas 5 times and you will clear this mission. Moving along, the middle row, left mission, just play event songs 20 times. So yes, 20 times is kind of a big amount, so it is not exactly that difficult to attain as long as you have skip tickets. So every time you use a skip ticket, it counts as 1 play. So for free-to-play players, you are given 9 skip tickets every day for free. So that's basically 9 plays right there. So if you after all, you don't want to waste the skip tickets every day, so you just use 9 every day, whatever is given to you. Then when the server refreshes, you get 9 more. So don't waste those skip tickets, use them to clear this particular event mission. And for those who have subscribed to the special pass, we are given double the amount as compared to the free-to-play players. We are given 18 skip tickets every day. So instantly, it's instant clear in 1 day. So you just have to play the event songs twice yourself manually and in that day, and you will have this mission cleared. Simple as that. Alright, moving along. The middle mission is exactly the same as page 1, basically using the constellation medals to exchange for one particular item, and you will have this mission cleared. Simple as that. The third mission on the middle row, which requires you to score a 800,000 score or more, and you will clear this mission. Very simple, straightforward. Let's move on to the last row on page 2, which is logging into Uta Macross for 3 days. So pretty simple. Straightforward, same as page 1, the very last mission, which requires you to log into Uta Macross continuously for 3 days. Not exactly continuously, logging in a total of 3 days. You will clear this, so you have to play the game religiously if you want to clear this bingo mission, which shouldn't be a problem for those die-hard Macross fans out there. For those of you who have multiple mobile games, you really need to spend maybe half an hour just to play Uta Macross, and you should be getting all these missions done. Easy as that. Alright, moving along, the middle mission on the last row. So Utahime operations. Basically, you just need to clear Utahime operation once. So as long as you send out a Valkyrie team to clear Utahime operation, which is basically your Diva operations, not the ones that you get for weekly and daily. Those are not the same. It has to have the Diva's face on it, which is usually obtained, like I said, by playing a song. So the very last mission on the last row for page 2, Valkyrie operations cleared 10 times. So Valkyrie operations technically means like the daily operations from the Valkyrie page, the weekly operations from the Valkyrie page, and of course your Utahime operations from the Valkyrie page. As long as you clear a total of 10 of them, you should have this mission cleared easily. So as long as you clear the operations that are given to you daily, technically you will have this done in one day. So if you guys haven't been doing all this faithfully, I think you might want to consider spending a bit more time playing the game, and all that. So all right, finally I can touch my mobile screen once again because we are finally on the third page. As you can tell, there are some of them that are already stamped clear, so we can tap onto the mission and can see the words clearly, unlike the last 2 pages where I basically had to use a screenshot, so I can't really zoom in. So that's my bad. I should have been smarter about designing this video by screenshotting all the zoomed in mission names that have already been stamped clear. But we make mistakes and we learn. That's all part of being human, and of course that's part of being a YouTuber as well. We grow as a channel. I spot my mistakes, you help me spot my mistakes, then we improve and we move along and we grow together as one, as a community, and as of course for myself as a YouTuber as well, to provide you better content just like this. Alright, so the very first mission on the top, as you can tell, it was pretty much instantly cleared. So you need to have an UTA rate of 1000 and above. So now, if you guys don't know what an UTA rate is, I won't blame you because it is something that probably new players won't understand, but for veterinarian players, shame on you if you don't know what UTA rate is. UTA rate is basically that ranking that you have at the home screen. So if you guys go to the home screen right now, and of course if you take a look at this portion here, this is your UTA rate. So as you can tell, my rate is 4,825. Now, how do you actually get this rating? It just depends on all the high scores you have attained in all the lives that you have in the live tab right here. So every song that appears here has a high score to every single difficulty. So this is what UTA rate relies on. It relies on your best high score on every highest difficulty of every song available in the game. So go ahead, make yourself a bit hardworking, customize a manual setup of your best UTA, best episode plates on all the divas that you are currently focusing on. Attain the best high score you can get, and your UTA rate will definitely go up, and this one should instantly clear. A rating of 1000 and above isn't exactly difficult, it's just gotten even easily as a newborn UTA Macross player. Alright, so moving along, the second mission from the top here, basically just play a total of 50 event songs and you should clear it. Like I mentioned in page 2, you just use the skip tickets to help you clear event plays and you should be fine. Eventually you will get this cleared. 50 is quite a lot, but you should be grinding the event with all the amount of event tickets that you've been getting through play. I mean, if you have been focusing on trying to get a good rank or a decent rank like I do, I usually try to get rank 1000 and above to get the best rewards possible with the least amount of play. I'm a very lazy and smart player, so that's what my channel is all about. It's basically for you to help yourself to be a smart, lazy player if you want to focus a bit more time on life and other mobile games, that kind of stuff, but you still want to enjoy UTA Macross just like myself. I'm here mainly for my waifus, and of course the wonderful music that is of the Macross franchise, and a bit of the story, that is if you can actually read Japanese. Alright, The third one on the right side for the top row, full combo 10 times. So if you guys have been very good at playing the game, full comboing isn't exactly that difficult. As you can tell, I have not cleared it because, well, I've been tackling extreme difficulty songs throughout all the missions, because that's basically how you get the best amount of points for ranking in the event. So yeah, I mean, if you really want to clear the mission easily, just play a slightly lower difficulty of the song, like very hard or even hard, and full comboing that difficulty. You should clear this mission technically very easily, and all that kind of good stuff. So this one, as usual, like it has appeared in all 3 pages. Just pull template gacha pulls 5 times, and you should have it cleared. Currently, I'm 3 out of 5, so 2 more days, and I'll have that mission done. The middle one is the same thing as always. Log in 3 days in total for Uta Macross. So every page requires you to log in 3 days. So to clear the entire bingo mission list, you have to log in at least 9 days in total for Uta Macross within the time period that these bingo missions are currently available to attain all the wonderful stuff. And of course, the last mission on the middle row requires you to score 1 million and above on basically any song. So if you guys, like I said, have been powering up your episode plates and you've been using the more powerful stuff, you know, you've got to focus on episode plates that are equivalent on the Diva, so that the skills will activate, that kind of stuff. Make sure you do that, because it is very important for, you know, to gain that high score. Okay, so the last row, which is the most easy stuff, I guess. So you just have to go to the Kawawa rank. So basically, the place where you customize or upgrade your costumes, which is here under the Utahime tab. Alright, and you go to the Kawawa rank, which is the costume build. So as long as you have been powering up the costumes that you've been getting through unlocking all the episode plates, you just have to power up 3 of the costumes. You will have that mission done instantly. So when I got to page 3, that mission was basically just stamped straight away. So for old-time players, that mission is a no-brainer. For new Uta Macross players, that's basically how you get that stamp onto your particular mission. Alright, the middle one on the bottom row, Utahime operations, you know, cleared 10 times. So this one eventually will get done as long as you've been pulling out Utahime operations, your Diva operations, and you've been sending out Valkyrie operation teams to clear them. You know, you don't have to power them up all the way to level 5 to send out a team. You can just pull out at this level 1 difficulty, send a team. Basically, it just takes 15 minutes to clear. So you just do this 10 times, and that's it. That's the fastest way you can clear this mission. You know, just pull out a level 1 difficulty Utahime operation and send out a team. Spend 50 minutes waiting for it to return. Basically, you just have to spend 500 minutes for one day. 500 minutes for one day is basically less than 5 hours. So it's easily cleared in one day if you play, you know, constantly. But of course, there are other Valkyrie operations that requires clearing as well if you want to obtain every single bit of resource that is available, you know, technically for free each day. So plan your things wisely, strategize your teams of Valkyries, and you should have these eventually cleared. Now, you don't have to rush to clear this mission. Eventually it's cleared. We still have 53 days, where at least for this time that I'm recording on, I have 53 days to clear all these missions, but it seems like I might be clearing everything within the next 2 days at least. So yeah, guys, work hard for it. And the very last mission, which is probably the easiest, Valkyrie operations cleared 20 times. So like I mentioned on page 2, Valkyrie operations covers the daily Valkyrie operations, your weekly Valkyrie operations, and your Utahime operations. Once you get that done 20 times, this stamp is instantly cleared. So as you can tell, this one is cleared instantly for me as compared to the Diva operations, which are usually a bit harder to clear because the higher level they are, the longer it takes to clear them. So guys, that's pretty much it for bingo missions. What do you guys think of the translations? Did it help you guys out? If it did, let me know in the comment section down below, right? It helped me out. I really appreciate it. Of course, if you do really appreciate it, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet, and leave a like to this video. And of course, share this video if you guys have friends who are struggling with the bingo missions as well. So yeah, as you support your friends with all the information they need, they are also supporting me if they are, subscribing and all the good jazz that any YouTuber is usually asking, because it really, really does do a big difference when it comes to helping us YouTubers move on to, doing YouTube as probably a career, or getting some finances return, because playing gacha games like this is not cheap. You guys know for yourself. You guys are experienced gamers as well. You know how expensive games like this can be, and of course, to produce content just like this does take physical money as well. So, guys, thank you very much. I can never say thank you enough every episode, because really, really, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate all the support. You guys watching through the videos, and of course, you guys reacting by leaving a like, and of course, you guys are commenting. And of course, talking to me on my other social medias that I share information on, the kind of good stuff. These kind of things are very important to a YouTuber, especially when it comes to moving onwards to creating more content, because it gives them the motivation to do so. So thank you guys for the last time, and until then, I'll see you guys in another Ultra Macross video. Maybe a tutorial one? Who knows? Until then, bye!